my Acacia fan, and welcome. I'm gonna make this as short as I can because I am still a little under the weather, but I'm gonna do it the best I can, as promised. So this is the start or the introduction into my herb series. Um, as we all know, us as witches or um, people of the craft, I don't know how to word it, but we only know the typical plants or herbs that we use in our kitchen, which is rosemary, the basics: rosemary, sage, parsley, mint, catnip, handban. That I may actually um, add to the herbsary list. Um, uh, Marjoram, Maroram. If I pronounced that wrong, I apologize. Thyme, rue, angelica, bay leaf, oregano, dill, dill. That's a inside joke. Most of us know what that joke is about. And basil. Those are more or less our main um, herbs our main go-to herbs. Well, the herbs that will be added into this series about herbs are as follows. Um, quas quassia bark, betony wood, deer's tongue, um, mojo bean, tonka bean, bloodroot. Um, I can't read my writing. Blue, blue false indigo, false salmon seal, bay rum leaf, feverfew, yellow dock root, Jerusalem artichoke, magic mushroom, Lungsworth mother's wort, and Joe Pye weed and henbane. Now, the way that I am going to, excuse me, conduct the series is I'm going to um, give you the common names that these herbs, beans, and whatnot is being used. Hey, Star. I'm trying to talk through this a little bit. Um, I'm going to give the other names to each of these herbs as I do my series. Um, then after I do that, I'm going to give general information on what the herbs or um, whatnot is, the herbs and the beans are, and what is it about. Um, I'm gonna give like the properties, I guess you could say, of it, how to harvest and store them, the magical and household use for them, uh, where you could buy them at. Like I would mention, say, for instance, Amazon, Etsy, eBay, or of course your local nursery um, places for your like plant nursery. Um, if you have like a green thumb place where you're located at, like we do, or maybe like a hardware store per se, like Ace hardware store, or what other places? Think of any of them. Like Ace, I know it's one. Lowe's, I know is another one. Um, and Home Depot. That's what I was trying to think of. Home Depot. Places like that. Walmart. Um, places like that, they have these herbs, and then like any other herbs that you can't get, um, like the quassia bark, or the deer tongue. Um, you can also order them. But again, I will, excuse me, give you the other names for it because when you go to your nursery, they may be under different names when you go into a nursery. Like, for instance, I just found out that I don't know which one I looked up, but one of the ones that I looked up, it was what was it? It was dang, I can't. Oh, the Joe Pye wood. I looked up Joe Pye wood, and it comes under other names. So I will talk about the other names that you could look up. But like I said, us as witches, pagans, we always use the basic stuff. And it's all fine and dandy that we use basic herbs, but we also need to understand that there are other herbs that we could use within our spell work or within our rituals, or even used to offer to give as offerings to our um, spirits, our deities, whoever we trust in or believe in. Um, and we can also look up what herbs and what have you that they prefer or that they like. Um, that can help out as well. Or fruits and vegetables that I may actually throw into the herb mix too. I know Persofina, and I may actually look into doing a deity series after herb series. I know Persofina, her main fruit is pomegranate. Um, so she loves pomegranate. I know there's other fruits that she likes too. I have to like really look into that as well. Um, as far as my deity, she just likes any fruit that's red. So I'll cut maybe a strawberry or a pomegranate, um, or a dragon's fruit, what have you. Um, so yeah, so that's just a little background of what this series is going to be about, um, and some general ideas. I may add more to the herbal list, and also give you some websites, and some books to look into. Um, so you guys could also do a little more research on this. One website is the Sacred Wicca website. Wikipedia is also a good one. Some of the books, of course, is the Cunningham Encyclopedia. Um, Another one that is also good is Wicca Book of Herbal Spells. Um, is also one. Uh, just to name a few, um, or whatnot. Plant spirit medicine. You can also get books on herbal books in general. You can get a book that just have nothing but herbs in it. I know I have a few books about that. It's just simple, just plain talk about herbal medicine, how to use certain herbs for medicines. Um, I also have the Cunningham book as well. Um, so those are just a few books to look into, to get you guys, kind of into it. But like I said, I will be um, sharing that along with the series, um, along with explaining different herbs and what have you. So, with that being said, I know I sound horrible. I feel horrible still, trying to get rid of whatever the hell I have going on with me. Um, and thanks to my girl, Comedic, she gave me some suggestions on how to deal with my situation, my cold, whatever I'm having. So I am trying it out. And thanks to Star, she's also giving me some ideas as well. So I will definitely give that a try today. And I may even throw in, I may even throw in, I may even throw in a little um, in between the series or during the series. I may even throw in a little witching in the kitchen, how to make tea using certain herbs. Advise you though, um, I am not a doctor. When I do these witching in the kitchen, especially when I'm dealing with herbs or making teas, whenever I make teas or brews or whatever, I do these witching in the kitchen series or add things into my series that has to do with cooking. Please be advised, consult with your doctor first. I am putting a, whatever that word is, starts with a D, but I'm advising you, advising, giving you an advisory, consult with your physician. I am not a doctor. I repeat, I am not a doctor. Consult with your physician. Talk to your doctor before doing anything different from what you're doing. Um, Ask them first if certain, if you try a certain herb, if this is okay for me to do. I don't know what your medical condition may be. You may be diabetic, and there may be certain herbs that is not good for diabetics. There may be certain herbs that's not good for, or certain fruits, vegetables that are not good for people with dementia or people with diabetes, um, people with high blood pressure. I have high blood pressure, so I have to be careful with myself with what I use. I'm allergic to certain things. I have to be careful what I eat, especially with me having asthma and allergies. And I am too going to consult with my physician on certain herbs that it's okay for me. So before anything, I recommend you talk to your doctors first. Whatever I do when it considers me making brews and teas or using any type of herbs in my witching in the kitchen, consult, consult. Talk to your doctors first. And let me advise you, some of these herbs that I talk about are extremely potent and are extremely dangerous and needs to be handled with a lot of TLC. So, um, I'm just saying, some of these herbs that I will be talking about throughout my series, and I will mention it as well. That if I tell you to say hemlock is very dangerous. It shouldn't be taken lightly. It's very important that you be careful with um, hemlock. Use it with gloves. Do it. Use it with caution, or even with belladonna. We all know belladonna is potent. Use gloves. Use with caution. Um, Nettle, holly, certain herbs like that. I will mention the herbs, as I talked about, I will definitely mention to be careful how you use it, and even spices, because I have some spices I want to share with you guys too, and whatnot. So, with that being said, consult with your doctor, talk to your physician, ask questions. Um, I am not a doctor, like I said. I'm just here to just share my knowledge, share what works best for me, what works for me, and how I use it. Now, as far as you wanting to try it yourself, again, and I'm gonna keep stressing this, and even throughout the series, I'm going to stress this. Talk to your doctor. Be careful. Use gloves, masks, what have you. Be cautious. Ask questions. Talk to your doctor. Talk to your doctor. Talk to your physician. Talk to the medical person that has their PhD in this. I am just a simple person that's sharing my knowledge with you guys. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go get some soup, get some herbs together, make me some soup, or at least try to. Make me some tea because I hear my archangel telling me to go make this tea. So I'm gonna go make the tea, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love and light, and take care. Blessings. Blessed be. Bye.